Audiences have been introduced to a number of lovable and adorable Disney characters over the years, from Aladdin's eccentric and friendly Genie to the impressionable Chip from Beauty and the Beast. Notable names continue to join these ranks and, within the past decade, one figure that's managed to strike a chord with viewers is Baymax, the inflatable healthcare provider, who made his debut in 2014's Big Hero 6, quickly worked his way into many of our hearts, and that's largely due to the performance of Adsit. The voice actor has skillfully portrayed the different aspects of the lovable robot and, as he recently recalled, he was even able to run with the first weird piece of direction that he received when he began voicing him years ago. On the surface, the robot may seem like a pretty straightforward character, but there are plenty of layers to him. He's helpful, he's optimistic, and he's also very persistent. Of course, fans probably also know that he can get a bit loopy when he's low on power, which causes his speech to change a bit. When speaking to Adsit about his work on the newly released show Baymax, streamable with a Disney Plus subscription, he explained that the character's low-power personality was the first curveball the producers threw his way. Well, initially the first weird thing for me was we've kind of established the voice and the temperaments and all that, and about halfway through the process, the story changes a lot in the course of making a Disney movie. Every 12 weeks or so, they kind of change everything, and it becomes a different story and they refocus, and they find new aspects of things. I knew who the character was, I knew how he responded to everything, I was very confident. And then they said, okay, so we've decided that when Baymax is low power, his personality changes, and he gets a little bit unsteady on his feet, we should say. And so that aspect of Baymax kind of transitions into Baymax's voice, slurring his words and being a little playful and a little more emotional, goes back to speaking voice, was totally out of left field. And I thought, is this gonna work? And they were right. So that was the biggest surprise I had. Those who've seen Big Hero 6 can probably hear the superhero/healthcare provider's voice now. The moments in which his battery is dying are among some of the funniest from the movie and its animated sequel series. I personally can't help but chuckle whenever I hear the character saying, "Perry baby," as he pets Mochi the cat. Those who aren't aware or just want to revisit one of the Oscar-winning movie's best scenes, can check out what I mean down below. In all seriousness though, Adsit deserves quite a bit of credit for the work he's done in the role of Baymax. Voice acting in general is a tough gig, which requires copious amounts of repetition. While playing the character, he must also bring a sense of humanity to someone who's not of flesh and blood. It sounds like a tricky proposition though, when the final product is shown on screen, it's a beautiful thing to see. Unsurprisingly, the popularity of the character and the world of San Francisco as a whole still have a number of people, including myself, clamoring for a Big Hero 6 sequel. Co-director Chris Williams opened up about the possibility of a sequel shortly after the original was released, saying that he and the crew would only make it if there was a good story to tell. While there have been other rumors of sequel talk over the years, nothing official has been announced yet. Fans can take comfort, however, knowing that they can revisit the fictional universe established in the film through Baymax. The new series follows the titular robot, as he seeks to help the residents of San Francisco with their healthcare needs. It's a sweet show and, based on the quality of the voice acting, it can be said that Adsit nailed the direction that was thrown his way. Be sure to stream Baymax on Disney Plus, and, while you're there, you can also stream Big Hero 6 and some other underrated gems.